Day 10 began with a perfect sunrise. A short 3-kilometre drive brings us to a well-known roadhouse in South Australia. So after 2,661 kilometres, we're here at the Nullarbor Roadhouse in South Australia and heading off and continuing our journey onto Esperance in Western Australia. Originally, this area was known as Nullarbor Station, a large pastoral 1.25 million acre property. In 1956, it began selling petrol. After the Air Highway's completion in 1976, it became the Nullarbor Roadhouse. This original station garage is now a restored attraction. The Air Highway was named after explorer Edward John Eyre. It was constructed in the 1940s as a major east-west route across the Nullarbor Plain. Nullarbor Roadhouse offers accommodation, petrol, 27 motel rooms, a restaurant and caravan sites. There's also barbecues and a public phone. I then spot Vlad talking to an Italian couple who are driving this huge camper. Turns out the Italian couple, Pino and Michela, didn't speak English. Pino and Michela were also travelling west. We took a photo and decided we'd keep in touch.
Pino's gone.
That dust up ahead? Yes, that's Dan again. We arrive at the first of 3 Great Australian Bight scenic lookouts. The Great Australian Bight is a large embayment of the Indian Ocean, indenting the coastline, stretching about 1,160 kilometres. After a short drive, we stop at the second lookout. That left turn was getting closer to just 786 kilometres away. After 2,850 kilometres, we arrive at the South Australian Western Australian border, known as Border Village Roadhouse. So here we are at Border Village Roadhouse in South Australia. We've just put petrol at $2.89 per litre for the Shell 95, and we're about to cross into WA. Eukula, Western Australia, gateway to Western Australia, where Perth is 1,435 kilometres west and Adelaide is 1,268 kilometres east. Parts of the air highway also double as an emergency runway for the Royal Australian Flying Doctor Services. Mundrabilla Roadhouse, Western Australia. After a quick petrol stop, we waste no time in hitting the road. Then Dan spots a patch of dust. Not sure if he found his way out, but I was totally covered in dust, and I don't think Vlad and Yana were too impressed. Munera Tank Rest Area near Cocklebiddy, Western Australia. Dan and Vlad make a DIY solar screen dash shade, designed to keep the dashboard and electronic devices out of direct sunlight. Day 11, and after a good night's sleep, we're back on the road. Cocklebiddy Roadhouse, Cocklebiddy, Western Australia. Here we found some great facilities, including a shower for just $4. Just before lunchtime, we arrive at Kaiguna Roadhouse. Just as we leave the roadhouse, we arrive at the start of Australia's longest straight road, the 90-mile straight. After taking some happy snaps and a mandatory pit stop, we drive for about 1 hour and 46 minutes down a perfectly straight road. We're then overtaken by a speeding camper van. It was Pino and Michaela from yesterday. At Balladonia, Western Australia, we catch up with Pino and Michaela at the service station. By early evening, we finally arrive at Norseman, Western Australia, where I finally take that left-hand turn. And this is where most of us finally had phone signal again. So we've just arrived in Norseman, Western Australia, and tomorrow we will finally arrive at Esperance. While shopping at the IGA Norseman, we bump into a well-known local man known as Mad Ted. While geocaching, we bump into fellow caches from Germany known as Mandragora vulgaris. Just 15 kilometers south of Norseman, we find a quiet rest area where we spend the night.